So now we are going to add Nugget packages. Yeah. So from what I've got here, I've already said how many Nugget packages that we need to install. I've actually said we need to do these 3 for now. So WebDriver, support, and Chrome driver. So that's what we're going to do. So to add Nugget packages, I've also kind of give you the step what you need to do. Go to tools, Nugget packages, or you right click and you can do that. So now I want to right click on my solution, right? I want to add Nugget packages. That is one step, or you can go to tools and you can manage Nugget packages. So package solution. Okay. And from here now, you want to search for WebDriver. Okay, so as you can see, I was on installed, so on tab, but you need to be on the browse. Okay. Yeah, you need to be on the browse, so that allows you to be able to search for the right one anyway. Okay. Okay, so and you can select. So this is just to go back to where we were. So, and you can see Selenium WebDriver. So that is the one that you need. So let me expand this a little while, but just okay, so that you see, yeah, so that we know that this is not the right one. This is indeed is the right one. So that's the first one. So you can even do the next one as well anyway, but we'll do it one step at a time. So yeah, so install and just check for the output at the bottom. And once that is finished, it's installed. And like I said, once it's been installed, you should see it here, right? If you go back, you should see the tick. That means it's already installed. The second one is the Selenium support, right? And instead of WebDriver that put, you can also, yeah, just use maybe for those one that just want to follow this step. So that's that Selenium, the support. We need that as well. So we can click on install. So now the next step I said is for you to check your browsers, right? So let me go, yeah. So you need to check the version of your Chrome, right? So this is my Chrome. I'm bringing that up now. Okay, so and okay, and it said you should go to settings, Chrome. I'll just copy this anyway. So and paste it on my tab on my URL. So this is my version, right? So that's my version. So and if I go to the Chrome driver, so which is the next step. This one, that's what we need to install. So that is that. So now I need to cross-check with the version I have 118059118059937. Yeah. So I think this is 118, right? But this is 700. Let me see if I've got a different version. 993. This is not. So 993 700, but it's still fine anyway. 993. I think that is fine as long as I've got the last part. So the next one is not. Yeah, it's a lower version. So this is the closest one that I can get, which is the latest stable one. So I think that is fine. So I can install that. Okay, so from here now, let's wait for that to finish while we're waiting for our next step. So the next step is, so we got our everything installed, then we go to the hooks. Okay. So on the hooks, we need to now create our hooks. So which is the step here. So this is the going. Okay, that is fine now. Okay, so the next one is for us to create our hook. So click on that, add new item. No, sorry. Hold on. So, okay, all right, cool. This is really, really brilliant, actually. This is fantastic. So in this particular version I have right now, which is the first time I'm actually seeing this, to be honest. So this is the new one. So this screen is now appearing, actually. So which I think is really, really, really cool, actually, because I could just do features, the name of my file dot features. So I don't need to go to the screen here. I don't need to go to this screen. I think this is what someone was talking about. But to be honest, so, and let me just even. So if you. So this screen. Yeah. So from this screen, I think that should, no, okay, that should take you to this screen actually. So but you could get this screen, this particular bottom one, by clicking on show all actually. So which will give you this anyway. The screen is so big. Not sure you can see it again. Wait. Okay. I'm going to share another screen because it's appearing on another screen. So okay, so this is the screen, right? It's similar to what we had here, actually. So you can click on spec flow, and I think this is what someone was talking about now. So it's still the same thing anyway, so I think it's fine. right? So you can click on spec hooks actually, right? So this screen, so you would see this screen instead actually. Just to kind of put that, yeah. So that is the screen that someone was, okay. Oh, I think I didn't. Okay, all right, cool. So I'll share the other screen in a moment anyway. So once you click on hooks, we can now say we should do our hooks. So we said web hook. Okay. So these are web hook. Okay. So we can click on add. So I'm going to share the other screen. So now, as you can see, this is the hook, as I said before. So this is scenario, but this one is giving us scenario with tag. And to be honest, we don't really need the tag anyway. So for now, so we can as well just remove the tag for now. Yeah, before scenario. So this is sometimes useful in case you need tag, you need to the order, but just to make it easy for us, we can just remove that for now. So we don't need complexity at all. And we can just also remove the tag here, we tag. So just to kind of make it easy for ourselves. So what you just need to do as well, remove the, yeah, so it would be good to just do it one after the other so that people don't get confused. Remove that one as well. Remove that line. So now, as you can see, I just have that, right? I can leave this one as it is because it doesn't affect me for now. I only need this at the start. So now I have something similar to this now. So the next thing that I need to do is this particular step, right? That I need to do, right? I need to first instantiate my driver, right? That is the first thing. So I'll copy that and I would put it at the top. Yeah, so one thing I'll put at the top. So if you expand this one, as you can see, it's immediately after the hook, after the brace. Yeah, so, and I don't need this one as well, but I can leave it just to, it doesn't affect anything. So I'll paste that like that, okay? And one thing I can also ask you to do, remove the sealed in here. So remove the sealed and just leave it public class webhook, okay? And I've done this and yeah, that's fine. So as you can see, this is added at the top and that's fine. I didn't even need to add it, you know, that's even impressive actually. So the next thing that I need to do is this step, all right? So I copy that step, so I don't need to add it and I don't want to type it anyway. So I need to put this step into my before scenario. So that is that, and it's fine, everything is okay. So that's that. So, and that's what I just need to do, right? So what I'm going to do now, I'll copy this step, right? And I'll send you to you guys. So if you use the same name as me, and you also put your hooks like that, you can just literally copy and paste the code, and that would do for you. I'll send the code onto the chat. Okay, so that is your hook done, right? So, and the next thing that we need to do now, okay, save our files, of course, done. So I think the next one is the feature files, okay? So now we need to create a feature files, and we've been advised to create a feature files for search.feature, right? So what I'm going to do is right click here and same thing, add new item. Oh, fortunately, this time around, it went to that particular step. So it didn't go back to the pop-up. So now the feature is what I want, okay? Okay, my screen is divided into two anyways. Doesn't want to come to the top one. Okay. So I would change this one to search.feature. I've gone to an interview before. Someone was asking me what's the extension of a feature. So this is the extension .feature actually. So it's basically when you save a feature, it has to be .feature. So it's search.feature. So and you click on add, okay. Once I click on add, then you should see it here in a moment. Okay, that is here now. Okay. And now you can see my feature files already created. So for me, so I'll just quickly copy what I've got on the code as well. So where is that? Yeah, I don't think I've got that copied. Okay, I'll quickly 2 minutes. Okay, I'll quickly type that. Okay, so now so just to quickly see what we are trying to do. So prepmajor.com. So what we are trying to do is to go to prepme.com, click on search, and search for a course, automation, and press enter. So that's what we are trying to do anyway. And confirm that you are able to see the search page actually. So that's it. So that is what we are trying to do in this particular test. Yeah. Okay, so then so when you type automation in, okay. So we have the then. So now what I'm going to do is save everything. I'll try to build my test. But one thing that you can say, question that you can ask here is before now, it wasn't showing purple until when I built, right? So that's the reason I built actually. So when you are not, yeah, I think it's a good practice to build as you go along anyway, so that you can see the true color of your feature steps. So the next thing that I need to do now is to generate, okay? So I think in there, so as you can see, I don't have generate, right? So I have define step, I have go to step. So I would, so let's see, I would just go to define my step. So as you can see in the define step, this is displayed. Let me bring this one down. Okay, so that is the steps. So I'm going to expand it a little more. Okay. All right. So now what I need to do is to click on generate because everything is there. So, and that is the name of my step, search step definition. Right. And I click on generate. Okay. Okay. So this is quite okay. Unlike before, this is quite good then, because with this now, it's actually going to the right step definition folder, right? Initially, you won't do that. So, which I think is a good improvement from previous version, right? So it's actually gone to my step definition. It didn't even ask me where I want it to be stored, which I think is quite, yeah, intelligent actually. So yeah, which is brilliant. So well done to SpecFlow for that. So it's gone into here and it's binded actually. So it's binding now. So when I kind of save, let me build again, just to be sure everything's fine. So I can now go to that step. So that's that. Yeah, is it. So the next thing is for me to now do this particular step for navigation to prep major, which I've also got on my slide as well. So, and I said what you need to do. We've done that. We've done this one as well. We've covered this. We've finished that. So yeah, step definition. So on the step definition now, you need to add this text to the bottom, to the top. So got the full text somewhere. Okay. So this is how it should look like. You have that, you have that. Okay. So, okay, 1 minute. So we need to put this one. So now we are actually calling our step. So the first thing is to call our driver, which is a member of the webhook, right? Then after that, we then also, so what we need to do next is the other part, the navigation, right? So we've done this bit now. So the next one is the navigation to, yeah, in there, right? So what we need to do is the navigation. So which I'm also going to just copy. So in this one now, we just need to do the navigation. Yeah. So that is that. So in essence now, we got the code written, right? Driver navigates to this, blah, blah, like that. So this one, we don't need for now. So we're going to do that later. So I'm going to just comment that out with 2 slashes. I'll also comment this one out with 2 slashes so that the text doesn't fail. I'll comment this one out with 2 slashes as well. Then what I'm going to do, save the test and then build it and then run, okay? And while that is running, it's already finished. So I'm going to bring my test explorer. So I'm going to run the code. This is moment of truth. Okay. So the browser is open. Okay, prep major is opened. And that is that anyway. So, okay, cool. We are in business. Okay, let's go to our code. Our code should show that it passed. Brilliant. That is it. So thank you, everyone. So